purpose of the national curriculum. A high-quality physical education curriculum inspires all pupils to succeed and excel in competitive sport and other physically demanding activities. It should provide opportunities for pupils to become physically confident in a way which supports their health and fitness. Opportunities to compete in sport and other activities build character and help to embed values such as fairness and respect. Aims. The National Curriculum for Physical Education aims to ensure that all pupils develop competence to excel in a broad range of physical activities, are physically active for sustained periods of time, engaged in competitive sports and activities, and lead healthy, active lives. Key Stage 1. Pupils should develop fundamental movement skills, become increasingly competent and confident, and access a broad range of opportunities to extend their agility, balance and coordination, individually and with others. They should be able to engage in competitive, both against self and against others, and cooperative physical activities in a range of increasingly challenging situations. Pupils should be taught to master basic movements, including running, jumping, throwing and catching, as well as developing balance, agility and coordination, and begin to apply these in a range of activities. Participate in team games, developing simple tactics for attacking and defending. And perform dances using simple patterns. By following the Key Stage 1 criteria, you will help their physical development because it will develop their basic motor skills. This will help them in later life as it will encourage them to lead a healthy, active lifestyle. Also, by developing basic motor skills, it will develop them socially because they will develop their communication, which will make them confident to communicate in life. For example, stuck in the mud and tag will develop them physically and socially. By developing them physically, this means that they are running, changing direction, twisting, jumping and turning, and socially because they are communicating between each other to get them unstuck.
Key Stage 2 is for 7 to 11-year-olds, and at school they'll be in years 3 to 6. In Key Stage 2 they must continue to apply and develop a broader range of skills to sport. They start communicating whilst playing sport, collaborating with people, and they start to get a competitive edge such as attacking and defending in games. They will do this in sports such as football, hockey, badminton, basketball, cricket, netball, rounders and tennis. But it won't just be sports, they'll play different games as well, such as bench ball, pirate ships, parachutes and games like that. Then after this they they start to evaluate their own performance in sport. So they'll look at the sport and they'll see what they've done well, where they'll go wrong, and set themselves some targets. And then they still use the fundamental skills such as running, jumping, throwing, catching, and they develop them further whilst playing sport.
If the pupils are taught things that are meant to be taught in Key Stage 2, then they will develop many physical features, such as their hand-eye coordination skills. This is from the throwing and catching they are taught. They will also develop their basic motor skills, such as communicating and evaluating their own performance. Key Stage 2 will also develop many social features as well, such as talking to other students in the class and interacting with them through sports, like football and basketball and rounders. During Key Stage 2, it's good for a child's health and well-being, as after they have finished school, they have the opportunity to further win sport as they have been able to develop on their basic motor skills within the school.
We're going to be talking about Key Stage 2, which is ages 7 to 11. at this age, pupils should continue to apply and develop a broader range of skills, learning how to use them in different ways and to link them to make actions and sequences of movement. They should enjoy communicating, collaborating and competing with each other. They should develop an understanding of how to improve in different physical activities and sports and learn how to evaluate and recognise their own success. Pupils should be taught to use running, jumping, throwing and catching in isolation and in combination. Play competitive games, modified where appropriate. Sports can include badminton, basketball, cricket, football, netball, hockey, rounders. And apply these basic principles suitable for attacking and defending. Also, they should develop flexibility, strength, technique, control and behaviour, for example, through athletics and gymnastics. Perform dances using a range of movement patterns. Take part in outdoor and adventurous activity challenges, both individually and within a team. Compare their performances with previous ones and demonstrate improvement to achieve their personal best. Also, at this age, all schools must provide swimming instruction within Key Stage 2. In particular, pupils should be taught to swim competently, confidently and proficiently over a distance of at least 25 metres, use a range of strokes effectively, for example, front crawl, backstroke and breaststroke, and perform safe self-rescue in different water-based situations. By being taught to run, jump, catch and throw in combination and in isolation helps develop physical ability by improving motor skills. This will help them in the long term as they are skills that can be carried with them through their life. It will also help them socially as it will encourage teamwork and will also help with their communication skills between one another and also leadership skills in particular sports. This is good for their lifelong health and well-being, as these are all skills that can be carried with them throughout their lifetime. For example, swimming is an important sport to be taught, as being able to swim is a key skill within life if you ever put in a situation where you may need to survive. By being taught to play competitive sports such as badminton, basketball and cricket, it will help individuals to deal with winning and losing and how to react correctly.
Today we're going to be talking about Key Stage 3 students. The age varies between 11 and 14-year-olds. So pupils should build on and embed the physical development and skills learned in Key Stages 1 and 2, become more competent, confident and expert in their techniques, and apply them across different sports and physical activities. They should develop their confidence and interest to get involved in exercise, sports and activities out of school and in later life, and understand and apply the long-term health benefits of physical activity.
Pupils should be taught to use a range of tactics and strategies to overcome opponents in direct competition through team and individual games. For example, badminton, basketball, cricket, football, hockey, netball, rounders, rugby and tennis. Students should develop their technique and improve their performance in competitive sports. This could be in athletics or gymnastics. Perform dances using advanced dance techniques with a range of dance styles and forms. Take part in outdoor and adventurous activities which present intellectual and physical challenges, and be encouraged to work in a team, building on trust and developing skills to solve problems, either individually or as a group. Analyse their performances compared to previous ones and demonstrate improvement to achieve their personal best. take part in competitive sports and activities outside school through community links or sports clubs.
Of tactics and strategies to overcome opponents in direct competition, and this will help their physical development because it will help a student find their favourite sports. This will improve their health and fitness, also their skill set. Doing a variety of sports at Key Stage 3 will encourage students to continue with sports throughout life. Doing a variety of sports helps you meet a vast amount of people, which will improve social well-being as a student. By taking part in team sports such as rugby, football and netball, you will have the opportunity to meet different people from different backgrounds.
Pupils should tackle complex and demanding physical activities. They should get involved in a range of activities that develops personal fitness and promotes an active, healthy lifestyle. Pupils should be taught to use and develop a variety of tactics and strategies to overcome opponents in team and individual games. Schools could play sports such as tennis, football and rugby. Pupils should also develop their technique and improve their performance in other competitive sports, for example, athletics, gymnastics and dance, swimming and also boxing. Pupils should also take part in further outdoor and adventurous activities in a range of environments which present intellectual and physical challenges and which encourage pupils to work in a team, building on trust and developing skills to solve problems, either individually or as a team. They could do sports such as rock climbing and games in the sports hall, orienteering. People should also evaluate their own performances compared to previous ones and demonstrate improvement across a range of physical activities to achieve their personal best. This could be watching themselves playing sports such as tennis, football or rugby. Finally, people should continue to take part regularly in competitive sports and activities outside of school through community links or sports clubs. Sports should include athletics, gym, boxing, swimming, tennis, football and rugby. If students continue to play similar sports throughout school, they will progress and find a sport that's suitable to them, which they'll good at, such as swimming, boxing, football, rugby. If they develop tactics and strategies in a number of different sports, they will have better knowledge of the sports and communicate more as they have a better understanding of the game. If they play lots of sports, it will help their social development as they will begin to learn about winning and losing. They will also gain leadership skills and how to work in a team successfully. If they continue to take part in sport outside of school through community links, it will enable them to get more hours of sport. By schools providing links to sports clubs, they are more likely to continue playing for the clubs after they've finished school instead of not playing. An advantage of taking away the levels is that it gives schools the freedom to do what they want. However, a disadvantage is that there is no national standard for schools to meet and compare to, so they can have their own levels of assessment.